Andrew and Victoria, we are gathered here today to celebrate your joining in matrimony, to honor the love between you, to reaffirm the promises you gave to one another throughout the last few years, and to bear witness as you commit to continue loving each other to the best of your ability on this journey you started, which you will continue henceforth as husband and wife.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Won't take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Victoria and Andrew, this gathering is made up of people who have played important parts in your lives. They are your family and your friends. They are the roots of your lives that have helped create the people whom you have become today. As you speak the words that will unite you later, remember those here today, because by their presence, you know that in good days and bad, you will never be alone. Today, you will be reaffirming one of the most solid ties between two human beings, that of a lifetime together by choice. Nobody is forcing you to get married to one another, I hope. Instead, every single day that passes is another day in which you choose each other, and another day in which the love between you prevails and every single thing, little or big, comes second.
Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. You are two persons, but there is one life before you and one home. Turn together to look at the road you travelled, to reach this, the hour of your happiness. It stretches behind you into the past. Look to the future that lies ahead. A long and winding, adventure-filled road whose every turn means discovery, new hopes, new joys, new laughter, and a few shared tears. May happiness be your companion. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead through all the years to come. Go this day to your dwelling place and enter into your days together. May your days be good and long upon the earth. Your adventure has just begun.
So Andrew and Victoria first met in 2013 at Exiles, when Andrew offered her drink after drink, all of which she refused. He then tried to befriend her on Facebook, again to no avail. Some 3 years later, he was traveling around Thailand, and a common friend of theirs commented on one of his pictures, causing it to pop up on her timeline. This prompted her to send him a friendly message, and that is how they started chatting. They talked until the end of his holiday and met in person upon his return. That was the start of the story, the next chapter of which you are witnessing today. With time, they realized that they shared a lot in common. They love traveling, both share an affinity for cats, particularly their own two, and both love cars. Loving somebody is all about joining your individualities together to create something new, and this is what Andrew and Victoria have created. Having met Andrew and Victoria, it is not hard to realize that they are such a great match, as at the very bottom of it all, the relationship lies on a bed of respect and love for one another. It is easy to see that they are best of friends and simply love being around one another. We often hear that you are not meant to marry the person you can live with, but the one you can't live without. So on Christmas Day, 2018, Andrew proposed to Victoria at his mother's home in Welbury. They had all just finished breakfast when Andrew's sister Nicola suggested going into the front room where the Christmas tree was to open one present each, as is their current tradition. Victoria's present consisted of 5 boxes within each other, in which there was finally an engagement ring. Cue some tears from Victoria, Nicola and Andrew's mum, after which they quickly sobered up and realized he hadn't yet gone down on one knee. They weren't about to let him get away with that, and so Andrew went down on one knee and proposed officially. She did say yes, we're here today. I'm sure that you are all as honored as I am to be bearing witness to their vows as they promise more of their future to one another. Do you, Victoria and Andrew, consent freely to this marriage, understanding your freedom of choice and the implications this brings forth in faithfulness to each other?
I do, yeah.
Good start. Victoria, will you take Andrew as your lawfully wedded husband? Will you continue to share your life with him, hold your love firm, and lovingly care for him as he promises to care for you in all the varying circumstances of your life?
I will.
Andrew, will you take Victoria as your wife to continue on this journey through your marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, and honor her, in sickness and in health, in sorrow and in joy, for as long as you both shall live?
I will.
I, Victoria, take you, Andrew, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until the end of my days.
I, Andrew, take you, Victoria, to be my wife, knowing in my heart that you will always be my constant friend, my faithful partner in life, and my one true love, as I am vowing to be yours.
I turn full circle round and round. So will you help me down? Help me down. Come grab my hand if it's solid ground. And I will learn, it'll all be fine this time. I don't learn, no I don't learn, 'cause you always seem so kind. And I don't learn, no I don't learn, it'll all be fine this time. And I don't learn, no I don't learn. day. Anybody out there listening?